welcome to my loft, or my attic as Americans will call it. I'm a bit of a hoarder, so there's a lot of stuff up here. I do have a bag that has all the stuff if I'm going to give a talk about OpenStreetMap, and I can just take that and be ready to teach people. But yeah, I've got lots of things up here. Christmas decorations, paint, the usual, and a lot of leftover stuff from mapping conferences. Props, banners, like freebies, and sometimes just the leaflets. It gets quite interesting. But on a different subject, I saw on a friend's profile they had posted a letter written by their son, and it was quite nice to run. So quite nice to read. So it said, "Dear pirates, please may you give us 100 treasure maps. If you give us 100 treasure maps, I will give you 100 biscuits. Love from Teddy." How lovely is that? Kid wants some treasure maps, writes a letter, requesting them or demanding them, I'm not sure. But there's the offer of biscuits there, which I can't say no to. I do like some biscuits. Also, I only recently came across an old picture of me as a child. It's me dressed up as a pirate. And there in my hand I'm holding a treasure map. So possibly that was the start of my interest in maps and my adventures with that. Who knows? It's probably good to encourage an interest in maps. So I thought I probably haven't got 100 maps. Maybe I have. But let's see. I definitely have a lot of interesting things. So in this box, for example, let's see what we can send Teddy. So of course I thought I've got some big fold out maps that I don't really need. And then it turns out I think I chucked them out recently. But I've got some interesting maps that have ended up amongst other things. So map of Beamish, which is quite interesting, has a pit mine on it. The outdoor museum there, living museum, so it could be interesting. I've got, what's this? This is a map of Prague, various things, because when I've travelled to places, often you get the little map, it's a bit interesting. And then it just ends up with other things like tickets that I like to get hold of. There's some, this will be more fun, they're a bit worn out, but I've got a few actual maps of Tokyo, so there's lots of Japanese, which I think makes them seem more interesting. That's from going to one of the State of the Map conferences. And a Japanese company gave some leaflets that have some maps on. There's quite an old one, and on the an old map, and on the other side a kind of modern story map. So I'll include that. I've of course got some leaflets about OpenStreetMap, making the free world map. This is a great leaflet. It's really common. It really explains OpenStreetMap well and good for handing out. So I always have a load of these in my coat pockets if I can, a couple. I'm also trying to collect them. They've been produced in different languages by different OpenStreetMap communities. So I'm just going to put in the English one there. But I do like collecting different languages. I think I've got a Japanese one, a Bosnian, and a Swiss one. And I've got a leaflet about Cycle Streets, which is a campaign cycling group, More Maps. I've got some balloons. These were fun and were actually from a conference in the UK. Some happy memories. I won't get into the details there, but you blow them up and it's a map of the globe. I'll put two in there because I've got a few and I'm not using them. There's a map of a garden I did for a house I lived in, which is quite fun, where I had the den. I mean, that's when I was an adult. And I just enjoyed doing that. Might inspire him. Oh, also got, I think I had some more of these. Yeah, there's a couple of maps, a couple of pin badges from the Japanese conference, State of the Map in Tokyo 2012, and some coins that went with it. There's lots of stories behind here. There's also an OpenStreetMap gift bag, because when you've got a conference with sponsor leaflets and pens and things, you can put badges. We needed them one year. I think this might be from 2013 when it was in Birmingham. And we ended up with more bags than delegates, so we ended up with a few, so that'll be a good thing to put all that in. Lots of stuff to send to Teddy. Well, a few bits of stuff. Hopefully some other people have sent him some treasure maps as well. And I'm going to go to my printer, because OpenStreetMap is copyright free. I'm allowed to just print off a map and off OpenStreetMap.org. I'll do that of Durham, where his parents met, and they might talk about some of the places on the map. And also do a map of where they live now with Teddy, so he can enjoy that and understand more about where he is, because I think it's good to encourage that treasure maps are fun. Maps are places you don't know, but also we need to make the map and put on what's important to us and where the best bits of our local area are. So as well as all these bits, I'm going to write a letter to Teddy to encourage him to be excited by maps. Yeah, I'm also going to ask if I can see a photo of his collection of maps. So if I get that before the video gets edited and uploaded, then you'll hopefully now see a photo of Teddy's collection of maps. Yeah, if not, then I'll carry on. And I'll send that all to him. I've got some roll-up maps, but they're a bit tricky to post, so Teddy's dad, if you're back in Durham anytime, get in touch with me and I'll give you another big map. I've got a big map of the UK that I'm really not using. I got it printed years ago, and you can certainly have that. But yeah, that's that. And this is my loft. There's a lot more interesting things here. There's these things, there's these things, there's bags. I collect them. I am a hoarder, and yeah, the thing is, there's stories and memories with all these things. And I think some of them are really helpful. Some of them are just about the silliness at the conference. Some of them are, oh, that's the conference where that happened in OpenStreetMap, and it was good to learn about. And they're not just nice memorabilia. I am thinking, because I've got this stuff, I kind of feel it's jokingly like the Museum of OpenStreetMap is in my loft. I wonder if I should do more videos. I could do some videos where I pick some bits out and actually properly tell you the story. Tell you the story of why I've got loads of OpenStreetMap coins. And tell you the story of why I've got a big info point badge. If you're interested in that, let me know, because I don't know if it'll work or not. Don't know if people just want to know about OpenStreetMap now rather than the history. Yeah, give me a comment on the bottom of the video or on social media if I should do more visits to the OpenStreetMap Museum. But that's that for now. Ah, I think I hear someone at the door. Hold on. Well, I think that's 50 biscuits. Yeah, 50 biscuits there, so I guess you've got the next 50 biscuits coming for me. This will keep me happy until then.